I'm so excited that these finally came in. This is what I've been waiting for from Amazon, and this is going to be a first look at a very neat multi-tool. Now, it doesn't look like much yet, but in just a couple seconds, I'll show you why I'm so excited. So first of all, we've got a set of metal shears. We can go ahead and cut paracord and probably a lot of things, a lot tougher than paracord. And then check this out. There we go. We have a multi-function platform whereby we can do a lot more work. So let's say you're done with that, you want to move on, maybe you want to work on the car. So we've got a pretty heavy duty set head right here. Now it is going to be coated in black and the coating will come off fairly easily, but I haven't noticed any tool damage just in the coating. So then we can go ahead, we can use this. Let's say we have a bunch of pliers right there. We can go ahead and shear that right off. But now let's say we need to move on maybe from car repair work, maybe from bending metal. Who knows what we're doing with this? But we're going to move on and we'll go ahead and set this aside and we'll grab the next head. And this is going to be a wire stripper. Now, instead of bringing a whole toolbox of tools, essentially you just need to pack this with a bunch of different heads, which makes a lot of sense to me. Now, with this right here, we'll go ahead and we're going to strip the wire like so. There we go. That works really good. And then we'll go ahead and we'll demonstrate the cutting, and that works really well as well. So again, how this works, you hold the head together. All these heads are spring-loaded, and then they simply slide out of the plier once you just open these handles. You'll notice that these are exposed right here. There's going to be an indentation on the inside of this handle. It's going to be a little hard to see. I think you can see it right there a little bit. And so these parts sort of fit into the notch, and then the spring-loaded system makes sure that these are always have tension against the pliers, and they work like so. And then we're still not done. Let's say you need to go out and do some yard work. So again, we'll go ahead and we've got the pruner version right here. We can go ahead and prune the bushes, maybe the trees. Maybe you're going to do some gardening and you're going to work in the garden. This year, my wife wanted a bunch of kale plants and they went crazy in the garden. And just a couple of weeks ago, I actually needed to use a tool like this, and I used the Real Avid Sportsman cutter for that I reviewed a while ago, but that would have worked really good as well. And then we've got one head left. So we've got a total of 5 heads that come in this kit, and these set of handles. And then we can go ahead, and this is going to be what they label the cable cutter. So that is what that is for right there. So let's go ahead, and again, we close this handle. This one's a little bit harder to get out. Close the handle, and let's go ahead and put, this is more like the stock head that goes in there. And this is maybe what a lot of people will be using the most. And I have to say that this feels a lot more heavy duty and well built than I was expecting. So we reviewed the Gerber Evolution, I believe it was called, where it had several plier heads that you could replace. I only had one, but Gerber did make 4 or 5. But this tool definitely feels a lot more heavy duty. It doesn't have a lot of the bells and whistles, the saws, the knives, but it is a pretty heavy duty tool. So unfortunately, it doesn't have all those bells and whistles, but I thought it was worth sharing because it has all these really unique plier heads. And then it does also have a case that comes with it. There is going to be a plastic case like so, and it will have some foam inserts. And one of the things you'll need to do is some of these plier heads to get them back in the case like this one. It is going to be a little difficult to close this because they're spring-loaded, so be careful you do not amputate your finger, but they fit back like so. Now this is going to be $22 essentially. It's listed as $24, a 10% off coupon on Amazon right now. They may run out soon, but as far as I know, they've got a couple left in stock. I really love these. So glad to add this to my collection. And I feel like it's going to be a very useful tool at a really great price. So again, really happy with my purchase. These are my first thoughts. We'll see. Maybe I won't like them as much later on, but right now, I think this is a really good deal. Got a ton more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.